we submitted an application back last year in January, the same time frame, sort of our first shot. And DOE called me and said, hey, we love this idea. This is a great idea. This is exactly what we're looking for as it relates to charters. But can you come in? We want to talk to you about your scope and sequence, your curriculum. And so I did. And they said, look, there are some issues with your curriculum, and we want you to go back, rebuild it, and submit again in December of 12. While we did dramatically expand the scope and sequence curriculum, which was one of the issues they talked to us about, we've also expanded what we think is a very exciting thing, which is called essentially project-based learning, new tech. New tech is essentially a project-based learning that goes into traditional high schools, and where the students are given a great deal of responsibility, and there's a lot of emphasis placed on their ability to think outside of the box and to stand up and present, to be able to interact not only with their teachers but their peers in groups, in settings where they are working in cohorts or they're working in study groups. You mix that with the JROTC environment that involves drill and ceremony, wearing the uniform in a routine and consistent basis, meaning every day you're in uniform, and the sort of the discipline that comes with that, the environment that brings with it, coupled with this project-based learning, we think this is going to be something kind of neat and exciting. We think the demand's there, obviously, but I'll tell you, the board knows that, and we've got a lot of business folks on the board, you really can't just build it and they will come. You gotta figure out whether there is need. I fundamentally believe there is need. I do think that there are lots of students out there. One of the reasons we believe this is Delaware Military Academy, DMA, is already an existing JROTC, full-time JROTC program up in Wilmington. It's a charter school. They have a waiting list every freshman year that exceeds the number of kids they can take. It's almost double. I think they can take somewhere around 100 kids maybe. Their waiting list is 200 plus kids every year. So even if we were to get just a portion of that decide they're going to come south and offer something that's not offered down here anywhere below the canal, we think there's belief.